Loughlin and Mossimo Giannulli's announcement that they are living apart and taking a break after 27 years of marriage landed like a bombshell across Hollywood. Fans who grew up watching Loughlin sparkle on Full House or admire Giannulli's once ubiquitous fashion line were left reeling. How could a couple who survived scandal, prison sentences, and the glare of constant tabloid attention suddenly decide to step away from each other? As news outlets scrambled to confirm details and social media exploded with hot takes, it became clear that the seemingly unshakable union had finally cracked under pressure. In the brief video clip making the rounds online, a voice off camera delivers a concise, almost clinical statement: Lori and Mossimo are living apart and taking a break from their marriage. That moment, captured between timestamps 0:03 and 1:19 of the posted snippet, left viewers both curious and unsettled. It wasn't a court filing or a bitter press release. There were no attorneys flanking them, no accusations hurled. Rather, it was a polite announcement that they needed distance. The representative clarified that no legal proceedings have begun, suggesting the couple might still be exploring options behind the scenes. Yet the phrase, living apart, spoke volumes about the state of their relationship after nearly 3 decades together. When Loughlin and Mossimo Giannulli exchanged vows in 1997, few would have predicted the roller coaster ride ahead. Loughlin was already beloved for her warm, approachable persona on family-friendly television. Giannulli, meanwhile, was building a fashion empire, transforming his namesake label from a Southern California startup into a national brand stocked in major retailers like Target. Their lives intertwined public success with private joy. 2 daughters, Isabella Rose in 1998 and Olivia Jade in 1999, whom they doted on and proudly introduced to fans during red carpet appearances. Beach vacations, award show side-by-sides, and philanthropic ventures, all painted the picture of a fairy tale marriage. That fairy tale began to unravel in early 2019, following the explosive revelations of Operation Varsity Blues. The federal indictment accused dozens of affluent parents of using bribes, fake credentials, and backdoor schemes to secure their children's admission to elite universities. Loughlin and Giannulli pleaded guilty to charges of mail and wire fraud after admitting they paid $500,000 to have their daughters designated as recruits on USC's crew team, despite neither girl having any rowing experience. Lori served 2 months in a federal correctional institution. Mossimo endured 5 months behind bars. The abrupt shift from glamorous Hollywood couple to convicted felons stunned fans and unleashed a wave of harsh headlines. In the aftermath, they attempted to present a united front. They issued joint apologies, participated in court-mandated community service, and tried to rehabilitate their images through charitable work. Yet insiders say that while the public saw contrition and solidarity, behind closed doors the strain was enormous. The financial toll included hefty fines, over $250,000 in restitution, and legal fees that chipped away at Giannulli's once lucrative brand. Emotionally, the couple grappled with shattered reputations and the lingering embarrassment of watching every move dissected by critics. Friends who remained loyal described late-night arguments over blame, shame, and whether their daughters would ever forgive them. Social media reactions to this latest development have been swift and merciless for some, empathetic for others. One widely shared comment read, "This breakup is no shocker, that scandal changed them forever." Another cynic mused, "Hollywood marriages don't last, especially when trust erodes." Yet among the jeers and memes, there were also notes of sympathy. People acknowledging that no family, however high profile, is immune to the fallout of public disgrace. A handful of fans mourned the end of what they once saw as a beacon of stability, recalling red carpet snapshots of the family smiling under California suns. Overall, the sentiment on platforms like Instagram and Twitter skews negative, with many viewers convinced that the stresses of legal battles and reputational repair exposed irreparable rifts. Legally, the announcement suggested they were still exploring whether formal divorce papers would follow. Their representative's emphasis on no legal proceedings at this time left open the possibility of reconciliation, or at least a trial period of separation. But any path forward will be complicated by their intertwined finances. Estimates place their combined net worth north of $100 million, tied up in real estate holdings spanning multiple California properties, residuals from Loughlin's television roles, and ongoing royalties from Giannulli's past fashion collaborations. Determining how to split those assets, and whether spousal support or alimony will come into play, could become a drawn-out negotiation, likely conducted in private but watched closely by entertainment lawyers and the media alike. At the center of this upheaval are their daughters, now adults but still very much their parents' primary concern. Isabella Rose has largely retreated from the public eye, pursuing her own interests away from the glare of cameras. Olivia Jade, by contrast, became a prominent social media influencer before the scandal, amassing millions of followers on YouTube and Instagram. Since her parents' separation announcement, she's maintained a dignified silence, posting vague messages about self-care, family love, and gratitude, but avoiding direct comment on the split. Close family friends say the sisters are leaning on each other for emotional support, and have privately urged their parents to minimize drama for the sake of any future family reconciliation. Comparisons to other celebrity splits in the wake of scandal are inevitable. Felicity Huffman and William H. Macy, also ensnared in the college admissions scandal, quietly finalized their divorce in 2023 after more than 20 years of marriage. Bill and Melinda Gates, whose philanthropic empire captivated the world, announced their separation in 2021 amid rumors of eroded trust and power imbalances. In each case, the public missteps and legal entanglements created fissures that proved too deep to repair. Loughlin and Giannulli's journey now joins that list, highlighting how wealth and fame can amplify, rather than shield, personal crises. What lies ahead? For Lori Loughlin, a return to acting seems plausible but fraught. Streaming services are hungry for recognizable faces, yet she carries the baggage of her conviction. A carefully staged comeback, perhaps in family-oriented programming or a nostalgia-driven special, could capitalize on her warm persona while downplaying controversy. Mossimo Giannulli faces a steeper climb. His brand was dropped by major retailers in 2019, and rebuilding consumer trust will require more than a rebrand. It will demand a narrative of redemption. Some insiders suggest he might partner with a lesser-known designer or pivot into consultancy roles rather than fronting his own label. As celebrity marriages go, theirs may have seemed rock solid, but the truth is that even the longest unions can fracture under unseen stress. Scandal injects doubt, fuels resentment, and subjects relationships to relentless external judgment. For Lori and Mossimo, the culmination of nearly 3 decades together is this moment of reckoning. A mutual decision to press pause, reassess, and perhaps rebuild, or to walk entirely separate paths. In the end, their story underscores a simple truth. No amount of fame or fortune can guarantee happily ever after when the foundations of trust and privacy crumble. Whether this separation becomes a prelude to an amicable divorce or the first step toward reconciliation remains to be seen. What we do know is that Lori Loughlin and Mossimo Giannulli have chosen to step away from the life they built together, seeking space to navigate personal challenges that spilled from private homes onto national headlines. As they chart their next moves, both as co-parents and individuals, the world will be watching, reminded once more that in Hollywood, as in life, the line between public persona and private pain can be heartbreakingly thin.